Um, if you enjoyed my little pause. Here we go. Hey guys, my name is Andrea and this is Con Amor podcast. If you guys saw my little intro tease trailer thing, whatever you want to call it, let me know what you guys thought about it because that was totally out of my comfort zone. But I figured I wanted to do something, different, switch it up, and that's what my goal is to kind of get out of my comfort zone. I definitely achieved that, by the way. Just let me know what you guys thought about it. I mean, I thought it was like corny, right? Like you always think like we're doing the corniest things, and then others see it differently. So I want to know what you guys think of that. Without further ado, let's just get started, shall we? Who am I? I don't know. We're going to figure that out together. Again, my name is Andrea. I am 30 years old, which, wow. Coming into this new decade, it truly got me to reanalyze my life and myself. You start to think about like what are you going, like what are your goals? What are your true goals? I know as we grow up, we are constantly talking about goals. Getting into my 30s, a new decade, I'm like, all right, what are you doing, Andrea? What is your purpose and what is your why and what are you going to do about it? So here I am figuring out my purpose, right? So I'm glad to be here. I have two boys. They are 11 and 8, and I can't believe I have a preteen. Like he's getting into the middle school era now, and I just cannot believe I'm gonna need a lot of prayers, y'all, because as fit as I think I am, as cool and hip as I think I am, I'm probably not anymore to my 11-year-old son, so who is almost 12. I'm gonna need a lot of prayers. I have 2 siblings, 2 sisters, and we can still be a handful. So I'm just, being appreciative of what I have with the boys. I always tell myself it could be worse. I could have 3 girls, right? No. If I'm not spending time with them, I am reading. I love to read, preferably fiction books. Every now and then, I will pick up a little self-care, what I like to call, rather than like a self-help book. I'll pick a self-care book up and dig into it, and just kind of gives me some kind of grounding, right? But other than that, I love fiction books. I love thrillers. I love horror. I love rom-coms, romance, like anything like that, as well as like my favorite movies. I love a good chick flick. I love a good scary movie. Won't watch it alone though. As far as the scary movie goes, I will not watch it alone. Scare myself just by thinking about things. I don't need to watch a scary movie. I also like to go to the gym when I can. I try to make it a lifestyle, I guess, for better words, rather than like, oh, it's something I have to do. I truly enjoy it. I feel like I should make more time doing it, and that's always not the case, but I'm trying. I'm a work in progress. I have a dog, a pug. Cutest, ugliest dog ever, but I love her so much. So if I'm not doing that, if I'm not reading, I'm working out. If I'm not working out, I'm with my children, I'm working. That's what it is, y'all. Like I there's nothing else to it. I'm a little weird. Oh, beware. How did I get the name Con Amor podcast? Well, for those of you that may know and have probably followed me on my personal Instagram for some time, I used to have my handle called With Love Andrea. It was my handle for a very long time, And I don't know, I really loved it. I couldn't tell you why, honestly, but it stuck with me, and then I just changed it. I kind of outgrew it. Friends would make fun of me for it, but it's okay. And then as I was sitting here thinking of a name for my podcast, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stick to what I know and like stick to what I truly love and what felt right for me. So instead of just doing the With Love, I decided to switch it up and do it Spanish. I mean, not to mention I am Latina. So hello. I mean, it only felt right to do it. So here we are, and I'm glad to be here. And the reason of this is not only to just get out of my comfort zone, and this has become a hobby that I truly enjoy doing, but in my previous time, doing a podcast before, I became vulnerable and exposed so much of myself, and that was definitely very hard for me to do, considering I used to be a very private person. I still am, but I guess it's like I'm only telling you, like, I'm private, but I'm only telling you what I want you to know, right? Like, that's just what it is. But for the most part, like, I truly expose myself to literally everyone. Like, put my profile on public and all that. I made huge changes, just basically sacrifices to do what I enjoy doing, and that's okay. And so with that, I received so much feedback, like heartfelt messages from people about how my story related to them. And we're talking friends, family, strangers. It truly moved me because, when we're going through these things, we don't see the outside. We just feel like we're alone and we're dealing with it alone. And in reality, we're not. And some of these things that we go through, it's normal. Like, and I'm not saying it's okay. Like, oh, it's a purpose. There's a reason for it, right? I just feel that we're just not alone. It's okay to feel these things. It's okay to go through these things. We're not alone. We don't feel so attacked. And I feel like as I was going through those things in my life, I just always felt attacked, not necessarily by one person or like a specific person, but just in general. Like, why is this happening to me? Why? And I guess that's my true reason in believing in faith and Jesus. And if you don't believe in Jesus, that's ultimately your decision. I am not telling you otherwise. We all have our different beliefs, but that was truly my reasoning, and continues, to this day, on why I'm a huge believer in Christ, because everything happens for a reason. He moves mountains for you, and you just feel like you're kind of stuck and you can't move this mountain, and that's okay. I'm willing to share myself, my stories, my emotions, my thoughts with you guys. Getting so much of that feedback, it moved me. Not only does it inspire me, I feel like it inspires you too, and just vice versa. I feel like this is my way of coping and just like realizing that it's all gonna be okay, right? So that is Con Amor podcast. That's what this is about. I have so many things in store, and I'm just like so excited. Like, I was skeptical for a while. Like, is this a good idea? Is this not a good idea? But you know what? This has become something I truly enjoy, and I would probably regret it if I didn't continue. So here I am. And if you have stayed this far, I appreciate it. I love you guys so much. Just by sending those little clips and postings, like, I've already gotten so much love and so much feedback, and it's great, because if I was struggling with figuring out if this was a good idea for, personal reasons. And I'm just so glad that I made this decision, because this is my open platform. And I hope you guys can share with me too, like, if there's anything that's in your heart that, you want to tell me, like, please do so. Like, if you want it to remain anonymous, then that's fine. I'm here. That's the purpose. Like, I am here. And I just think that we all go through things, and sometimes we don't have that courage. We don't build that courage. And this is me, like, speaking for all of us, and just here to help. And not just like with the sad things. Like, I have gone through some crazy fun things too. And it's just truly, you're just gonna have to wait, and you're gonna have to listen and tune in and wait. I think that is it, y'all. I don't think I have anything else, and I know this is extremely short, but yeah, I think that's it. So if you've gotten this far, thank you so much. I really appreciate all the love that I've gotten so far. Be sure to follow all of the platforms to stay the most updated. I am on Spotify and I am on YouTube, and you can follow my Instagram as well. Everything is listed in the description. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to hear, what you guys want to, what I want to know, what truly inspires you. You know, I feel like this was my reasoning of opening up this podcast on my own, is because getting so much feedback was what was really inspiring. So I really want to know what inspires you. What is your reason? What is your why? What's your purpose? And what are you going to do about it? Like, what are you going to do? So again, if you've gotten this far, thank you so much. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Hey, guys. I feel like every time I'm trying to record, it never goes well.